After launching the TomCat for the first time in Texas waters, I was trying to figure out why I had water in the starboard hull. While crawling under the boat, I noticed a broken bunk board. And as I crawled forward, I found another one that was broken, and then another one. The boards likely broke during the drive from Washington to Texas, so I need to get the boat off the trailer and replace the bunks.
This is called a point of no return. You have to succeed.
So I ripped both of those bunks off without any tools. They're just rotting on the boards. And they put the boards on wrong. Look how they put the grains cutting across this way. That's why they're snapping like that. I had those cracked bunk supports, so we were replacing these. And the process is to start a countersunk hole and then drill it all the way through and put a carriage bolt through. And then we put another board on top that is screwed into this one. And then on top of that, we're going to put this UHMW or HDPE, whatever they want to call it, onto the bunks as a slide instead of carpet.
Is this necessary on all, or just because you try to raise your boat?
Yeah, no. So these extra 2x6s are just to lift the boat up so it's not running into the fenders. So I need a little extra clearance. And I went with 1 foot long. The other ones they had were probably 6 inches long. And then I ran them with the grain going forward and aft. So I think that's less likely to split. We're getting close. All the back bunks are done. And we're getting the front bunk screwed in place. And then we'll add the slicks to it next. Looks pretty good. Trailer's done. New boards and then new slides on top of that in lieu of carpet. Looks good. It took my brother and I about 2.5 hours to do the repair on the boat trailer. We had everything we needed except a 9/16 inch wrench. So we dropped the trailer and my brother headed to the rental property and picked one up out of the garage there. Fortunately, when it was done, we were able to take the boat out on the water and have some fun. We gave some different family members rides around the ski basin. And then it was time to put the boat back on the trailer. Last time we struggled, and that was at Paradise Key. It just seemed like the ramp was a little too steep and we couldn't get the boat to stay up on the trailer. This time the ramp was less steep, and with the new slicks, it slid right up in place. Strapped it in and pulled it out of the water with no problems. So I was pleased with that evolution. Also, didn't take any water on in the boat, so another win. Hopefully that problem's fixed as well. Now I'm off to do what every boat owner loves, and that's to clean up the boat after a trip on the water. And fortunately, the boat lodge has some fantastic facilities, so it's not too much of a chore. Here's the wiper blade off of my boat. I was looking for a replacement for it. However, there's no markings on the wiper arm or on the blades. So I went to one of our local auto parts store, Discount Auto. They provide full service. So I've kind of had an idea they would guess and find the right part. And so sure enough, this 31-14 Anco part looks to be correct. And the whole arm assembly would work. I would just pull off this plastic piece. See if we can do that on camera. Yep. And we can see they look identical. However, I don't want the black ones. I want to keep my stainless steel wiper arms. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and pull this rubber out. In the good old days, we used to replace the blades instead of the whole assembly, but nowadays, it looks like it's always replacing assemblies. I believe that'll work. Alright, this will be the first unboxing video I've ever done on my channel. Our brother wanted to buy me an early birthday gift, as in really early. Label showed B&H photo, so let's check it out and see what's hiding in the box. Oh, check it out. DJI Osmo Action 6. The screen's been cracked on my GoPro for a while. He didn't like that. So there's the gift. Thank you, bro.
Oh yeah, no problem.
Say this Action 6, it's the Venture combo. So it comes with 3 batteries. Here's the camera. That'll be pretty small. Accessories. And then a long selfie stick. All right, what are we going for first? Camera. I have to get a battery on the charger pretty quick. There's a battery storage case and charger both. This I definitely wanted. Look at that, all 3 batteries are in there. Light on the outside to show me when things are charged. USB-C to C cable. These are the screw holders. GoPro mounts, the old style, which is good because I want to be able to connect it to the mounts I already have. And this is what magnetic mount to the bottom of the camera. To the GoPro style mounts. Mountain pad, 2 screws that go into each. Three batteries and a charging case. Excellent. Slide the case down and up. And there's for the USB-C charger. Guess that's all that's in there. Then on the other side, this one must slide up. It does. Memory card and battery. It has internal memory. I don't remember how much it said it had, but it has internal memory as well. I think 50 gigabytes. Power button. We'll select English. Skip 5 times remaining. So I can do 4K, 16:9, 30 frames a second. That's my preference. And I will open this up later. I have some work to do today. And to turn it off, I'm sure it's squeeze and hold the side. There we go. All right, a very generous gift from my brother.